Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. I'm Adam, here with the 9th session of the Worlds Collide D&D campaign. I'm here with Nick, who's playing Rock. Austin is Tormmik, and Bob over here is playing John. They're each from different worlds. They've collided together in this one. Now they're adventuring together. And one of you want to remind us what happened last time?
We got paid, we went to a new town.
Sounds right.
I was going to say we skipped a week.
That also sounds correct.
Alright, I believe you traveled back from where your previous job was.
Mm-hmm.
You did get paid from the job. You opted to take a leave of absence, so in other words, not get put on another job.
Mm-hmm.
You went to a new town. You turned in more stuff to get paid from Eagle's Eye and talked to them. And then you went and teleported to another new town.
That first town wasn't new.
But you weren't there at the start of the game. Like at the start of the session.
No, we went and we turned in stuff, then we went to a new town.
Yes, and then you went to Ondon.
Yes. But that first town wasn't new. We had been there before.
We have rapport. We have rapport.
And I have a note here that because of where you teleported to, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
We are in a new circle.
We
I
are
believe you are. I believe you're in a new.
the Growy Circle.
Yeah, I believe you are.
A lot of mysterious stuff out here.
Yeah. You are now under the effect of. It's easier if I look at what's the name. Sun's Life.
Jesus?
No, just lots of cancer.
Well, within the area affected by the shard, creatures regain 1 hit point per round while in direct sunlight. Furthermore, plants within the area grow at double the normal rate. So if you're in sunlight, you gain 1 hit point every round. So every 6 seconds, you gain a hit point.
Get some photosynthesis.
Vampires must suck here. I mean, they're
No,
already
they sparkle.
They're already not fond of sunlight,
different
but
kind of vampires. Different kind of vampires.
but positive energy sunlight has to be double suck.
Well, you're a vampire. It's pretty much all bad.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, I don't think the vampires. They just like lose their regeneration in sunlight and maybe take some damage, like 20 around.
Yeah, it's not quite the, VTM.
I don't know. I looked at it after I read the Cleric Quintet to see how much fun it would be to play a vampire, and I saw they blow, and I've never looked at them again. So whenever the Cleric Quintet came out, that was when I last looked at them.
I don't know, that's been okay.
It is one of the Drizzits.
Salvatore's.
Yeah.
It's not a Dritz book.
But it's by Salvatore. Salvatore is Dritz.
No, they're different people.
No, they're not. He has a dark elf living on our planet writing about stories from his youth.
In which he apparently hates Wolfgar, because he gets the raw end of the deal pretty much every time.
Anyways, so you're in Ondon. You just, I believe you just teleported in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pretty much, you teleport into a secure facility. There's, a station of guards at the door, but otherwise mostly a big room, and the exit is quite clear.
Big sign above it.
It's just the big double doors at the far end of the room.
No, I'd go to him. Oh, excuse me. Do you know where the local Eagle's Eye station is?
Yeah, and he directs you pretty plainly.
Yes. Going on a march.
Officially, and as always, you were told to meet the person there in about 2 or 3 days or something. There was a number of days because he was currently conducting business back where you just were. But yeah, you can get directions there.
We go there, set up camp, and wait.
Go there and let them know our intentions. Basically, hi, we were sent with him. He will be here in a few days. We hope to get jobs.
You rolled poorly on social. That could have been way more funny. Take us to your leader. We're here waiting for him.
Yeah,
We come in peace. Take us to your leader.
Yes, they're familiar with Kropke, and they will. They'll when he gets in, they'll let him know that you're around. Do you have somewhere that you know?
Lodging?
Do you have somewhere you're staying, or will you just stop by?
We'll check in from day to day. Yeah. Do you have any places you would suggest to see in town?
Oh, this expensive one that gives us a kickback.
Yes.
Pretty much the town stays pretty safe. In general, we're headquartered here, and anywhere within the walls, no problem at all.
You could sleep on the streets if that weren't illegal.
Final by death. By the great eagle eyes.
Tyrannicals.
We do not have a homeless problem here.
That's true. That's a bonus. No
Everyone's
problems.
got a house. Some people live in the dungeon. That's their house.
It's a very big house.
Lots of roommates.
Plus, you can grow your own mold.
Yeah. Goes so fast here.
I don't think it would. Mold really doesn't grow in sunlight.
Well, did he say that
Direct
plants go in
sunlight.
sunlight, or everything
Plants
grows?
just grow. Officially speaking, it's
I was
based
like-
on being the sunlight, but I'm not going to be that particular.
I was
about
like,
it.
plants just grow, he said. See, mold totally works. Just mold everywhere. There's like an
So
entire
this place
team of
is
guys.
like the breadbasket.
But although technically, I did say plants, and technically mold isn't a plant.
It's close to a plant.
Yeah, but not
If you look up in the monster manual, all those fungus enemies, they got, what kind of type are they?
Yeah,
What kind of
I'm
virus type are
smarter than the monster manual. I'm sorry. It is not the boss of me.
Adam's not a very fun guy.
I'm sorry, I tried to be funny.
Now, are you deliberately missing the pun? Fungus. Fun guy.
Oh.
You're not a fun guy.
We're just going to retake this. Reshoot.
Just
Alright,
all the
try it
way
again.
back to the beginning.
The 5th time today we have to start over.
Hey, I got this in one today. I don't know what you talking about. You head out near the city.
Wander around, talk to people.
All right.
Random gather information check. Just getting to know the locals and the lay of the land.
So how are we going to get back to the place we came from?
Teleport.
I don't have money for that.
I will pay it. And theoretically, we're going to earn money on a job.
I think that
The bigger point is, we're going to be camping somewhere or going to an inn.
Yeah, I think
And
we
that
should,
I'll probably bring forward to
we should
cover your...
probably do the world's greatest detective, which is now a joke my character gets.
Let's see. Gather information. I guess the analog for that would be investigation now,
Yeah.
which you could either make that or you could make
Can you
just a straight up charisma check.
Yeah, I want to do that
And
one.
and everyone who is at all trying to figure out what's going on can make either one and just let me know which one you're making.
Alright, we were specifically asked not to do that.
It's loud.
Yeah. 16 on the charisma check.
Okay.
I got a 7.
All right. On which one?
Charisma. I don't have investigation anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, if your intelligence
It's all
is higher.
cursed now.
Oh! Wait. It is literally the exact same.
I got an 18
18
on
and
investigation.
Investigation.
I have that.
You're also really smart, so...
17.
Okay, you're no smarter than either one of us, I don't think.
That's correct.
We all rolling with +3's intelligence here.
Hey, I got 1 point more than the rest of you, probably.
I have 16 intelligence.
17.
That's,
Our mod's the same, though.
I'm winning.
he's still smarter.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know what your stat is, so...
It's 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
He wouldn't waste an odd in a non-essential stat.
Yeah, my odds in intent is in strength.
Let's see. Next time we get stats, I'm gonna bring strength up to 20 and con up to 18.
Alright, so you had 18, you had 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had 7. Why does no one care?
I knew you were lower than them. Y'all get some things happen. So you're checking out probably a bit of what inns are available, what there is to do, where there is to eat, those kind of things. What do you?
Do they sell scrolls here? It's probably the mage place. Probably talk to them. They probably overcharge like crazy.
You find a shop that has a few select scrolls. Did you have certain ones you're looking for?
No.
Okay.
It's a book. It's supposed to be filled with things.
Okay.
That is my belief in when it comes to wizards books. This isn't for things I like. It's a wizard book. It's supposed to be filled with all the things I find and can put into it.
You don't have
So
any,
you're gonna end
at
up.
least you are
you
specifically
don't have any
looking.
money.
I have 17 gold.
What he has is two friends who have money on them.
You find that there. I'm not going to bother with the details because they'll change. But yeah, you find there's a shop that has some scrolls, but they don't keep like a wide stock. But I mean, if, they know enough about it that sometimes they'll get some in, and they don't shy away from that merchandise. It's they talk about it as a pretty good line for magical stuff to sell. It's something that can be sold cheap enough that they're not having to try and hire people to go find buyers.
You
Yeah,
might.
no, it only lasts a week. It's still kind of scammy. If I tried to sell them my potions and scrolls.
It's very scary,
Hey,
sir.
if they use them inside that week, it's completely legit. They're one-use items.
Just so you know, people can tell the difference if they're detecting magic in that thing.
Why has it got a 1 week duration? I don't know.
Because that's the way you do.
It looks like this is set to spoil pretty soon.
It's like, they still might buy it, but you'll just be down spells for a week.
I'd do that for money.
Yeah, I know you would.
You'd be less likely to find a shop able to do that, and more likely if you're in a situation where you're talking to someone who's going to do something adventurous, he might.
Can't we just wait till we find someone who's on the brink of dying and charge him?
Well, that's not a nice thing, but
Hey,
could.
he's got options. He can either pay us or he can die, and then we get his money anyway.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, pretty necessarily.
How?
Well, one assumes his body doesn't explode.
Is one assuming that his body has all of his money on it? For example, Austin, if you were to die right now, where's your money?
In the safe deposit box.
Like a reasonable person. Now,
Well-
reasonably you carry a little more on you, but whatever.
17 gold, a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not adventure cash at all, but...
It's a lot of money.
Anyways,
I'm going around just trying to get the feel of the town. Are there any big problems? What's the general status here?
The status is quo.
Things are more or less pretty safe, and you do find that the general thought is that people are people seem to run the line. They're glad to be in the city. Pretty much, above all, they sort of express that even more guards than normal, just because it's where they station guards out of. The people that are manning the border. It's where they're based out of. It's people that travel down to other nations. They come through here as far as where they work from. The Eagle's Eye. By the way, the Eagle's Eye, the headquarters here, you'd have been able to find visibly if you'd have left the building. It is basically a little fortress of its own. It includes the jail that they have within it.
So the community is super happy about their militaristic police presence.
I wouldn't necessarily call it that. They are the guard. They're the watch, is what they're commonly referred to. They are totally aware that that is the same group that hires out for military. But most of it's not generally the same. While it's the same organization, it wouldn't be the same person that's guarding the town as would be sent, to watch the borders. To be fair, they're not in. I guess I'll make. Let's see. It's gonna be some sort of wisdom, perception. No, not perception. What other wisdom?
Survival?
Insight. That's the one. It's like, what's perception for?
2.
2. Okay. Well, yeah, they seem fine.
No, what I was going to say is, do the guard actually guard inside the town, like prevent thefts and stuff? Or are they more all just guarding against monsters?
No, oh yeah, no, they're largely in town against thefts, investigations, any of that kind of thing.
Okay, so there are the cops.
Yes.
The cops and the
Are
National
you
Guard.
guys all split, or are you more or less traveling around together?
Traveling around together because
Yeah,
we know we have a couple miles leeway, but don't we start losing our translation if we split up?
And there are things that you don't exactly know how bad it gets, but yes, you're aware that there are things that will start to fail within some of the effects if you get too split up. But yeah, but yes, you're going around, you're talking to people, and a guy that you talk to, he seems to take notice of Tormmik. It's a nice set of armor.
I agree.
I have some friends. We're meeting this evening.
So I'm a demon right in their face. These are for you or not?
I was just thinking maybe you'd like to join. We've had troubles with some people, and we're having a bit of a celebration in the end of those troubles. If you'd like to take part, there will of course be feasts alongside it. And if they're
am I
sympathetic,
alone?
No, we're with you. Just a quick check. We did figure out that he got the shiny new armor from the demon he let free, right?
Well, you wouldn't be... You're all smart enough to make that logical deduction.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get anything from the devil when he left, and
then it was like in his room once he got home.
Yeah.
yeah.
He went into his room with his stuff, and he came out with the armor.
And he hasn't taken it off since.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
It's removable.
Just go ahead and
Oh.
turn it off. I forgot to clear the card, so card filled.
How can I tell?
it had a hissy fit.
I didn't see boxes.
No, that means the speed issue.
Oh. Yeah, I can take it off.
Oh. So,
Now, unless targeted by... I can't.
yeah.
Unless I hit remove curse.
Is that one of the spells you get?
No, that's level 3. I think. Maybe 4. I can't, but why would I ever take this off? I don't sleep.
Wood's starting to smell. Just hose you down every once in a while.
My wood's swelling.
I'm down for it. We're free for the next, 2 to 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for a feast.
But he'll,
That could be fun.
yeah, he gives you
His
his
passionate comment.
his address says we're meeting at we're meeting shortly before sundown. So.
But he leaves after that?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how much the Eagle Eyes will give us for a giant group of devil worshippers.
Cultists?
Cultists, yes.
They don't know they're cultists.
We pretty much know they're cultists.
Well, that's what that's for. We're going to their feast to hang out and talk to them, establish their cultists, and learn their whereabouts.
And then
But
you
that's
kill the
worth
crap
it.
out of them.
Well, no, we could.
Probably gonna kill the crap out of them.
It depends if they try to summon a devil.
It probably wouldn't work.
But either way, I'm not cool with devil summoning.
No, it's usually a bad plan. I would agree with that statement.
Come on, of all the times you've done it, how many problems have you had?
Whoa. Just because I've done devil summoning doesn't mean I condone it. It's a really bad plan. I'm just planning to leave the cosmos before it becomes a problem. That's my plan. I'm going to go back to my own dimension, where I won't be bothering the devils there.
Even if you did, you'd still have penalties against them.
Yeah. Well, I can take this off by then.
You got
Do you know what I said?
6?
7.
7. That's significantly higher.
So, is that how you...
I see a sheet.
Who says I don't think ahead? Actually, I don't know if remove curse is a ritual or not.
Probably not.
Well, that's one of those things that could be, but wouldn't be for balance reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, not one.
Of course you would.
What?
Just the things you're good at. Of course they're the things you're good at. That's you.
Stealth and perception.
Mm-hmm.
And nature. And deception. Arcana.
No,
With the exception of Arcana, yeah, that screams Bob. Just that list.
no, I suppose if anything, my anti-devil plan would be the 6th level spell Forbiddance.
Mm-hmm.
Just the no planar nonsense in this entire region ever.
Yeah.
None.
What do you do? I live here.
And hey, 5d10 damage adds up. Especially when it happens every round, being in the area you're not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Is that to a type? Or a dude?
Type.
How long does it last?
If you cast it once a day for 30 days, forever.
Yeah.
You're walking
You
around.
just ingrained it into
Justin, do you have
into
a-
the ground.
Coin pouch, or what do you have?
I have pockets.
You have pockets?
Pockets.
You have jeans, don't you?
Yes.
Pickpocketing you is going to be
I have
super
jeans
awkward.
and like a jacket.
And it doesn't matter. They failed no matter what. As you catch the person trying to lift a...
Your wallet?
Wallet. To be fair, at this point, he has a bag of gold. Wallet doesn't function so well with with that kind of coinage.
It's just my inner jacket pocket.
Yeah. And you notice the person who has it now in their hand. You're probably able to catch their wrist while it's still there.
I do so.
Yeah.
And then I proceed to slap them silly.
Boo!
Baton.
Okay.
This is an
But
non-lethal
wait,
weapon.
is it a kid?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they're at least...
And if anything,
they're at least probably 16, 17. So,
and if it's
no.
a kid, you hit them even harder. They need to learn a lesson now while they're young. I mean, this is a medieval society. This is the kind of place that will cut their hands off for getting caught.
Well, getting whacked aside the head with a metal baton.
It's
22.
not lethal.
22 to hit?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, significantly yes.
It's a non-lethal attack. Don't worry about it.
We'll find out.
Unless he chooses it not to be a non-lethal attack.
He takes 4 damage.
I don't know...
How this
How did I
happened?
get here?
How did I get here?
Let's see if I can knock some sense into you. 11.
See, at least I wrote neutral on my sheet.
Hey, I'm playing pretty good to my neutral good.
15.
Oh, we should save those people, help these people, turn in the cultists.
The cultist
8
isn't
more
necessarily
damage.
evil.
Are you choosing to kill him?
No.
Then he's unconscious.
I take my stuff back, and I super glue his hands together.
He'll have to find himself some universal solvent, I guess.
It's universal, it would work.
Of course it would.
Yeah, he wouldn't have to. He could just leave his hands stuck together for a few weeks. Eventually,
Yeah, that is not the goal.
eventually it would wear off.
Or just rip that first and second layer of skin off.
And then I take out my permanent marker. Thief! On his forehead.
So rude. He didn't even know where he was.
I mean, he didn't roll a deception check, which means he was telling the truth. You didn't roll insight, so you just did that to an innocent person who was a victim of some sort of magery.
Pick him up, lean him against a wall. He's out of foot traffic now.
Yeah, but now he's going to be put in jail for thievery and vagrancy.
No, that's not quite enough. Pulls pants down.
And
Then
indecent
leave him there
exposure.
unconscious.
Indecent exposure.
What do you do? 12?
Just saying, he's going to really think real hard about messing with people with invisible shields. He honestly chose to mess with the dude who's got a see-through
He
shield.
chose to mess with the dude who was walking around not paying all that much attention.
More importantly, he chose not to mess with the dude in giant spike armor.
No, he's like, I'll just do it with the guy next to him. They probably don't get along anyway.
I mean, I want to defend the kid, but I really can't. We're obviously adventurers. And it's notoriously bad.
To be fair, you're adventurers. That means you have the most money.
We do.
He
took a
gets
calculated
gold.
risk.
He doesn't get copper from you. He gets gold.
Well, it's still
And he saw that guy he's not paying attention.
a very bad plan.
I got too close. He paid attention.
Well, he'll know better for next time.
If there's a next time.
Yeah, if someone doesn't just shank him and rob him in the street. Oh, no. Look
Oh, yeah.
around.
How much money does he have?
He doesn't.
Yeah.
It was not on him.
No, I stop.
He doesn't even have a weapon on him.
I look
I had
around.
one across his face a little while ago.
Look around. This is the Eagle Eye City. Is there an Eagle Eye around that I can flag down?
On the ground?
Like, are they flying?
No!
Where's their eagles? Are they flying?
I believe I said around, but you may have
Oh,
misheard
okay.
me. Yeah,
Around.
an Eagle Eye around.
Probably.
Yeah. Flag him down. So this guy tried to steal from a friend.
Oh.
And then
Why is he not wearing pants?
They're around his ankles.
My friend was upset. He just got robbed. It was very traumatic.
I don't
Helps the dude's pants off and he puts the dude on the floor. Would you come with me?
Why?
Because you caught a thief. You might be a bounty.
Do I get money?
You have to do a report.
I'm just annoyed. I'm wandering away screaming about what the fuck medieval town is this? Reports?
Paperwork! Medieval paperwork!
You guys don't even have coffee.
They
You
might
wipe
have
your
coffee.
butts.
Yeah?
That's what you hear as I'm wandering off. Do you guys even wipe your butts?
He makes a good point. Have you ever had coffee?
He can't taste things. That's just mean.
Yes, you can.
Coffee? Coffee would be... I'm not sure. I don't think if everyone had it, I don't think I'd be in a region that would regularly have it.
Yeah,
Because bean's a pretty tropical plant, isn't it? Coffee bean?
yeah.
So basically any place with access to the tropics would have it.
Yeah, no, that's my new goal for right now. Let's go see if anyone's ever heard of beans as such that are roasted and made into a drink.
Well, that actually came a lot later.
Oh.
Coffee beans they used to be eaten.
Alright.
If I remember right.
Well, my
they eat
goal,
'em.
my goal is still to find if they've gotten to the point where they drink them.
Yes, they have coffee.
Oh, okay.
That exists. It's yeah.
We go find coffee.
Yeah, basically, he'll let you just go with him as he pretty much one of just the basic holding cell outside.
It was all trap. You're under arrest for vigilantism.
Never been arrested for it before.
Be about time, man.
And the annoying part is, this is a world where druids are a thing.
But yeah, essentially he puts him in a cell and locks it. He pretty much takes you to his office of town. And he gives you a bit of a talk about, just get us, don't... and he takes down some information. You don't actually have to fill out the report, but he pretty much gets down what he did, what he said, and pretty much scolds you verbally, but sort of says, don't make a habit of it. At the very least,
be happy I didn't kill him.
I am happy you didn't kill him.
Then why am
I would
scolding?
actually have to be putting you in a cell if that were the case.
I pull out a beer.
Better question, does he ask how to get the guy's hands apart?
That's a very good question.
Didn't come up, the guy. He's not paying attention to his hands. He just told the guy. He just threw him in. He wasn't paying attention.
Well, it's going to be an embarrassing situation because they won't know how.
They'll know in theory.
We
They have sovereign glue in this world.
Yeah. Why? Why would you do that to him?
Essentially, all he has is a non-magical sovereign glue.
Yeah.
What? Why can't we pull his hands apart? I don't know. Detect magic. I don't know.
Well, we have healing. Rip his hands apart, and we'll just heal that back up to full.
I'm telling you, I'm changing this kid's life.
But yeah, essentially, you're told that at the very least, we understand the world, at large, but when you're within the cities, where we're in charge, have one of us deal with it. And they send you on your merry way.
What, you use an entire tube on his hands?
No, I'm drinking a beer.
Oh, okay.
That was my last beer.
No, okay.
Don't have it anymore.
Now you have to deal with the beer that they have in this world. Doesn't come in cans.
You can.
Just pour it in there.
Yeah, but you couldn't then seal it, which means you couldn't then just...
I got super glue.
I don't know. I could mend it. And then it'd be sealed.
That's true.
No, I don't think so. It's not broken
It's
once...
broken.
It's a can. When that's open, that is not broken.
It's totally broken.
No.
That's how it functioned. You broke it open. The reason the whole works is a complex levering mechanism. There's actually like a lot of science behind what goes with the can, but the can is totally broken. It's actually just a scoring, and the pressures cause it to snap that way.
Yeah, that's broken.
No.
I could reseal it with mending. It just wouldn't be, actually like pressurized at all
Yeah.
or carbonated.
He couldn't get carbonated.
Beer... It's probably still got yeast in it. I don't know what you're doing.
Anyways, you guys over there. So did you more or less follow him as he was staying back there to wait for him, or did you just carry on your way?
I was like, carry on my way. I don't want to.
Really, Bob? Truly.
I was like, I don't want to go back there. Why do I have to fill out paperwork? Because of something he did.
No, that's like...
I didn't get robbed.
What? Why everyone there? No, we'll meet back up with them. It's like, eventually I figure these things can be used as communicators or something. Poke
What
at them.
things?
The gems in our arms.
Oh. Maybe.
They tie us together. One would think there's a connection to train of thought. Something. Either way, is we go back... Before you leave, we tell you where to
maybe
meet
I
us.
could. Maybe I could find a way to implement this sending stone into the rocks in our arms.
Yeah. Tell you where...
You would be tying a fourth individual into that.
I don't see a problem. So long as it comes in our favor.
So yes, tell you where to meet us,
Besides,
and we go
we're
find
stuck
coffee.
together. They might as well be part of the deal too. It's unfair that I keep all of it to myself.
I'm not sure they feel that way.
I'm willing to share. It's just how I feel.
So generous.
Like an STD.
Yeah, you find some...
Goods and services.
Drawing page.
Yeah, it's pretty close, no?
I want a cookie.
No?
I'm just.
It's like if you're handing them out.
Think about like the next feat I take is also going to be ritual caster.
Just
Get to the point where I'm just hauling like a small library with me.
Because each time you get a new
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, I'm just get a new one. Take Bard next time. I got a lot of books. Just give me some time. Gotta do some research.
I'm gonna have all the rituals. Is that your goal?
Yes.
I'm not hauling around your 50,000 books.
Yeah, it'd be like at most it's like 5. Some ritual books and then my wizard book. But at this point, I got 2 big books to just carry with me.
But really, druid and bard and is there another one? The sorceress falls under wizard. So
Yeah, I don't think so. Those still got different spells.
Yeah. They're different.
Different.
I know they were limited.
I don't think I would get anything I wouldn't get
It's
in
a
wizard.
different list.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, a silver per mug. You can you have to look around a bit, but yeah, you find someone that has it.
Buy 2 for us and see if I can get a to-go cup. No.
Yeah, the local Moon Stags. It's not Starbucks, it's Moon Stags. Just a little one.
I have a canteen. Yeah, I'll funnel some of that, so I buy a 3rd cup.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it'd basically just be Bard. Bard would drown me out. I have basically all the other spells.
You and your love of rituals.
Yes.
I love rituals.
I give you a coffee. You can still taste, can't you?
Theoretically.
Yes. Well, here's the taste of coffee.
Careful, it might keep you up.
My Warforged entry is very sparse.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm staying here now.
Well, why?
Because that's what happened last time we wanted to stay somewhere. I just bought a cup and they left me alone in my booth.
No.
Yes,
We're sitting here for until tomorrow. Was that the feast tomorrow?
this evening.
Oh, this evening. All
Yeah.
right.
So, drink the coffee. See if he enjoys that, or even bothers trying it.
I mean, I totally try it.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Well, it's coffee.
Yeah.
Bitter.
I imagine
delicious.
it's so.
You know, I like this. The idea of me trying to describe to you what coffee tastes like. Doesn't drink coffee.
Drinks black coffee. The best coffee.
Yes. Thankfully, my world product still had a facsimile of coffee.
Yeah, or something.
Poetry is in fact simile in a sentence.
5 points to Hufflepuff.
Vic's Hufflepuff, and we all know it.
Hufflepuff's the best house. It's got the best animal.
Plus, everyone's friends.
Yeah, they're the ones you'd want to be your friends. That is generally the idea.
You know, you obviously want Slytherin as your friends. They're the guys who are going to warn you when stuff's going down.
Yeah, unless they decide to throw you under the bus.
That's why you need a friend in Slytherin. I don't make little come-lately friends. I make real friends. The guy who comes at me at his own risk to come and tell me, man, you got to get out. There's some stuff happening in the school. Follow me. I know a way out. That's the kind of friends I make. Real ones.
Then the Gryffindors rush forward, all get killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Ravenclaws have
I'm
been
just
gone
back
for
there.
a week.
I'm
No
just
one
back
noticed.
there. They're like, who are you? Oh, I'm Slytherin. My friend here. Yeah, that's what happened. I'm not afraid to run away.
Run away so you can run away another day.
So,
I'll give you. You two are sitting down there for a while. I'll have a perception check.
It's like you hear about that guy who died gloriously.
17.
He's dead. Not for me, man. Not for me. Perception +2. 14.
Well, yeah. You overhear a bit of information. A couple of guys at the next booth over with their. They're probably whatever. Middle of the day, ale.
Hammered.
This is a coffee shop, sir.
No, he's at a bar.
Yeah.
They have coffee. They're
I'm
not
at a diner.
coffee shops.
Yeah.
Bar coffee is terrible.
Coffee's addictive. And provides an energy boost. So it definitely have a market.
Yeah. It's a little bit north for it, but yeah.
But with these plants, with the growy thing here, I bet it would work.
Yeah, they make it work, but yeah. Still a bit north for it. But yeah, you do catch word of pretty much that there is an arena fight from some of their boastful conversation at their table. You do find out about that. What did you do after I mean, because you didn't have all that long. And where did you tell? Where did you meet?
I told them to meet back up at the party. It's like, that's the place we're all going to be tonight.
So you just have this evening's event. What do you do for the rest of your day?
I go to the arena.
You weren't there for that. You were not in a bar getting coffeeed. If you want, you can cast magic at the darkness.
Yeah, he has magic. He can do that.
Y'all have
Does
magic.
anybody here have light? I didn't take that spell.
I have
Yeah,
the...
your forehead thing. I'm just realizing that I've got access to a spell list, but not light. Could have took it, but I thought about it. I'm like,
No one needs light.
I mean, I do. I can't see in the dark.
Yeah,
Oh.
neither can I. Yeah.
Oh, it's me then.
No, I took Prestidigitation as my third spell instead of the little lantern one you had in Campaign of Good.
Yeah. Dancing lights is so much better. It's awesome.
I know.
So what do you do?
I find somewhere to entertain myself.
So you wander around looking in shops, doing some window shopping.
There's nothing wrong with shops. I zip up my jacket too. Little bastards.
But yeah, you find a bar where there's some musical act playing in the middle of the day?
Doesn't sound like metal.
No, it's a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, no, it's not metal.
What percentile would you have had to roll for just steep thrashing metal amplified by magic?
I don't think I quite would have ever given it that much attention. But I was going to give it like 5% chance that there was...
Something that was kind of metal.
Yeah.
High tempo, lots of bass.
You know, that's what you should do. He's mad at us trying to invent like combustion engines, but invent metal.
Sorry, you can't do that. Unless you want to abandon your current course and start going bard, in which case...
Bard, you say?
The entire party may not decide that they're not bards.
We're bards and we quit this campaign.
No, we're bards. We become Deathclock and we rule the world.
No.
With metal, the most popular band on the planet.
That would never happen. People wouldn't understand you.
They don't have to. It's metal. Nobody understands the singer.
Yeah, that's why metal's not good.
You listen to the wrong
Official
metal. You listen
opinion
to the
of Jake
wrong metal.
Can we do glam metal?
You're not doing metal! Alright, so you wake up several hours later. Aching head.
Do not.
Okay, did you want to do something productive?
There's nothing productive to do. I can't find the arena. I would have enjoyed that. Otherwise, I just while away the hours until I find until I have to be somewhere.
Okay.
Making fun of people for not knowing what toilet paper is.
People know what toilet paper is? So, some of them you have to describe it like, oh, that, yes, of course. But
They don't have pre-perforated sheets.
yeah.
It's not pre-perforated. It's barely toilet paper at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're probably like
They got
rags
the
they
stuff,
wash
you know.
out.
Yeah.
Just saying, none of you can use my toilet paper, especially you.
No need to.
That was more a physical observation than a
You are not capable.
Give me some of that anyway. I need to use it for things.
Frivolous. But anyways, yeah, unless you had anything else you want to do during the day, go on to
Nope.
meeting in that general spot. You, of course, easily meet up with each other first.
Here you go. Have a canteen.
No,
I bought you something.
it's cold.
You don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
I take a sip. It's cold. I hand it back.
To be fair, you're from the modern age. That might be something.
No, that's an abomination.
Also, what's your cantrip?
I have Ray of Frost.
Control flame.
Produce flame.
It's like, if you open that flame, I can heat it up.
Yeah.
It's cold. I hand it back.
If it's a metal canteen, you can actually do that.
Just screw it back on and put it away then. More coffee for me.
Why would you think cold coffee is acceptable?
Because where he comes from, they take what they can get.
Yeah,
he needs the caffeine.
This is just a drug delivery device.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
I miss America.
I miss America.
Was she your wife?
No, it's my country.
Weird name for a country.
Indeed.
What's a country?
It's what we had before your people destroyed it. In your time.
My people didn't destroy it. Machines destroyed everything.
Machines
just saying.
built themselves, did they?
Yes.
I'm just saying my vacuum cleaner doesn't have a thought in the world.
Is that a machine?
So as you're standing,
As we're just talking.
you do see that someone else is going and knocking on the door and speaking to the person and being led inside.
Yeah, follow in after that guy.
Go up to the door after that guy is what he means. We're not breaking the door.
He walks in, we just shoulder hands like, yep, we belong here.
This is not an apartment building when you lost your key, right?
But yeah, you knock, and again, someone, a woman answers the door.
Yep.
That.
I'm here for the party.
I just point at the armor.
She takes a moment longer to recognize than that, but yes, of course. Are you new to town?
Yeah. I'm from a different town. That other one.
Another one.
I don't remember its name. I say its name. I'm smart enough to know its name.
Do you just mean Arwen's?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That one. I'm from around there. I mean, I'm new there too, but less new.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course.
I make awkward small talk.
And they gesturing to your friends.
Yes.
Yes. Come on. But yeah, you're allowed in, and she's like, go around there, and she has a seat sort of at the door as she's waiting for others to arrive, and pretty much around the corner, there's a room, big.
What Roger said, I remember to remind you guys that worshipping devils, you shouldn't fight devil cults. Never fight devil cults. Other people should fight devil cults.
I've already been told off. I'm just going to go tell the Eagles Nest people.
Just making sure you understand that.
Yeah.
Don't fight them.
Yeah, don't start anything.
They
This
can-
is
they
someone
can
else's
They
job.
can summon devils,
Yeah.
and that's bad news.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Well, wasn't going to anyways. I already got told off.
Yeah.
For
And
stopping
we're
at
not saying
5.
this in the party.
No, I was good. Like when we're like down the stairs a little bit. Just just remember, you guys, don't cause a problem.
Yeah. But yes, the gentleman who invited you, he notices you. But there's a room. There's probably at this point around 14 other people in there, and there's a few tables around. A couple of them are not really. There's no stage, but they're sort of in the corner, and they're playing some music. And over a bit of time, you'll notice maybe they set it down, and someone else comes and just sort of picks up, one of the. There's a few other instruments in there. It's just sort of. They're just having a good old time. There's a big banquet table of food, and it's like, help yourself, of course.
I don't need to eat, which means I can basically just eat nothing but sweets, and that's okay.
I can eat all junk food and never gain weight. Yeah.
Still prefer to be a dwarf.
I miss the beard.
Miss the beard. I have to craft one on.
Yeah, we can fix that.
Don't we just need to get you the spell Ironbeard?
Permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's sort of we're having some great celebrations, and mourning the loss of one of our our kin, and celebrating the upcoming vengeance taking out in his honor.
I think we killed that dude.
No, we killed a lady.
Oh, good.
And that was really far away.
We killed a lady.
There's teleporting in this world. Nothing's really far away.
To be fair, there are plenty of things that are really far away. It's just unusual. Essentially, the idea being a city is really close to another city, but a spot of wilderness that's in between them is really far away from either one.
And we killed someone in a spot of wilderness.
Regardless, you killed several people out there, but they seem one of our kin, and you killed a large group of people out there.
Yeah.
What was it, like 4?
So
No, it
do
was
they
like
have
7.
do they have bread and meat and cheeses?
Those are all there, yes.
I make sandwich. They've probably never seen a sandwich before.
There are probably sandwiches.
No, I make a sandwich. I've never seen it before.
You can make a fancier sandwich than the sandwiches they have.
I invent the Philly cheesesteak.
If anything, like the club. That's something that didn't come along for a
They
long
don't
time.
have alfalfa, I'm sure. Oh, they probably do. Everything grows here.
Or just make the sandwich with the bread in the middle. Bread, stuff, another piece of bread.
That's called the club.
Yeah, that one. I thought that was right. I wasn't sure. You acted like needing special ingredients.
They get alfalfa.
I don't know.
I don't know how food do. I'm not a chef.
Mr. Bacon, can we make some BLTs?
Yes, sir. It is a long table.
Yeah.
It's
Where-
a big feast.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And you can tell from the back room there is still people that are going back there and working on cooking and bringing forth. And pretty much it's we're celebrating for the next few hours, and then we'll go downstairs for the ritual.
I like rituals.
Completely honest statement from you.
I roll small talk check.
Is that a skill?
It's a 2.
Not at a 2, it's
I
not.
don't think you did very well.
So, do you like demons?
It's still a 7. Yeah, 7. I'm not deceiving and or intimidating these people.
Not going to try to intimidate them.
Yeah. Talking nice to people is something I'm not great at. I can lie to them. Or I could yell at them very loudly, but...
Isn't it odd that whenever an adventurer gets invited to a fancy party, they're just wandering around with a backpack? I just think that's like the weirdest thing.
He's in full plate armor.
Yeah, he's in full plate armor. There are a few of the people that have just their stuff on them. You know that you know whether it is you know a backpack or you know whether it's you know sort of a bandolier of weapons or whatever.
Like,
There's
I've got a
other
full
people.
bag.
There are hooks on the wall, and some people have decided to offload things. But there's enough people that haven't. That if you don't want to,
You don't
doesn't-
look
yeah,
too
it
weird.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't stand out.
Pretty sure just
I left a lot of stuff back in my room.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff that's on my sheet that is in my room.
But anyway, 7 small talk. It's awkward small talk of a group of people I don't know very well, but it's not like embarrassingly.
But it's not like I'm infiltrating you. I'm joining.
yeah.
Nope.
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm eating. It's been a long time since I ate anything.
I stand at the at the dessert end of the table and just every now and then just look around. I got nothing to do.
Yeah, you'll probably at least once, have someone that comes up and ask for the story for how you were bestowed, with such a great gift.
Well, there was a guy and he was trapped on a throne, so I let him go, and I got this.
Okay.
Yada, 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 and I got this.
Very bare bones. This is the crown that had him stuck there.
Ooh.
As it's in a plywood box.
It
No,
says,
just
"Don't
it's on the
wear me."
bottom. It's just on the bottom with a little safety hatch on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put that on.
Primarily because you'll burn one of our uses.
Yeah, it's like I might need this later.
Saying,
Oh,
if you put it
I
on-
mean, in fact, I know what you're doing. I might need this.
Yeah, that's a bit, it's like I'm a Devil Worship party. No reason to be modest. It's like yeah. I got the crown. I'm on pretty good terms. I'm on speaking terms with the guy. He left me a little thing to talk to him with. Summon him if I needed to.
And
Stealth
they'll
brag,
get
stealth
a
brag.
little bit more information on who he is, and you get from them a little but the impression that they're most intimate, a pit fiend, was it?
Yeah, I know what those are.
I'm just standing next to you.
I'm
You also mentioned we murdered a spike one and an imp.
I'm making heavy use of stealth brag and humble brag.
I'm just saying there.
Shifts that my devil barb bolts show. Just nothing big. Kind of a big deal.
You have double barred bolts you're showing off like, oh yeah, I also killed some devils.
Well, those are low level ones. They'd understand.
Devils kill devils, so.
Yeah, it's completely okay.
Again, just standing next to him, eating my sandwich.
I'm at the dessert end.
Yeah, I walk. I
Yeah,
make
he
my
can
sandwich.
he can walk with it. It's,
I got legs and crap.
Walk with the sandwich. Diabolical. What if you spill some of it?
Don't care.
There's more.
There's more.
These are devil worshippers. I don't really care about their carpets.
I will eat their food. It's a part of time.
Otherwise, it is a good opportunity to figure out just how evil this group of devil worshippers is.
Okay.
I mean, I'm mostly concerned on whether or not I can, in good conscience, do business with them. I mean, I can totally do business with them.
Yeah, no.
But-
It's just the same
God,
kind
you
of
were
devil
such a
worshiper of like.
How morally ambiguous is this?
It's like
You do find it a bit. For one, they are and while they probably at no point do they directly use the term, they're members of the cult of the Infernal. At least that's the outward title that's given to them, and they don't necessarily keep an inward title so good enough. You can tell within them there is a bit of the mindset that it is much better to work with devils. They are not
Demons.
unwilling or unable to work with demons. There are people that have had success with that. And if you then pry for more, the tactics and length of agreement tends to be different with them. But quite specifically, if you need to get a job done, they'll get a job done.
So, I'm mostly looking at, is this a cult of, soccer moms and business people? It's like, yeah, we would want to do this, but we're still living our normal everyday lives. We're not sacrificing babies at full moons all
Or
the
is this
time.
full drink the Kool-Aid type stuff?
Yeah.
You would have to make insight check to figure out. Ultimately, you're not really sure at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if you can do better by the end of the evening.
Yeah.
At this point, after probably half hour, 45 minutes after you, when the lady at the door joins the rest, at that point there are about 33 other people here.
I don't think if it came down to a fight, we could take all of them.
I said we don't fight cults like
Yeah.
this. We don't. I mean, half of them would probably kill themselves to summon a demon right now.
Yeah.
Cultists notoriously bad at making decisions.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, for one, there's the decision that they're at the cult. That's a notoriously bad decision.
Yeah, it's like it's a bad plan.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling about. It's like, are these bad decision-making people?
However,
Bad.
what you are able to get, which might give you a little bit of insight about whether or not they're active, is enough that the person whose memory they're celebrating was an active member of their group that was that essentially they're upset with one of the notable noble families in the city, who pretty much did some digging, found out what they'd been involved in, had them tried and hanged. So that is
Oh. Yeah, I'm totally going to get as many names as I can. Names.
okay.
It's like
I
he doesn't
introduce
have.
myself to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then remember their names.
In general, the way conversation works, you're only getting first names, but that's at least something.
Oh no, I introduced my full name, so they have to.
Well,
They
they're
don't
choosing
seem
not
to feel that way. Almost universally, you find that they don't. First off, a lot of people, if they're not a noble person, don't use a full name, and so they're almost the mindset of maybe you're a noble. At most, you might be trying to give off the impression that you're a noble or your family is important by using your last name. If they're, standing on their own right and not trying to be on their family's terms, they wouldn't socially use their last name.
Medieval times are weird. I miss America.
Remember, both last names are based on like locations or careers.
Yeah. Yeah. Asking about this, like, tell me about him. Like, besides being associated with the group, did they do anything that warranted hanging?
Like, what did he really do? I mean, really, come on, hang?
Like, were the nobles just being dicks, or they caught a guy out?
Yes.
Their big defense is that he hadn't even said any. He didn't even said anything was within the city's borders.
Okay.
I mean, Steve over there.
The things he gets away with.
It's like
Literally
we'll
murder.
Literally. We'll show them to to get all upset about trying to about our about his procurement of. I don't think I used that word right. I don't think I pronounced that word right.
To obtain?
To obtain.
Procurement.
Okay, so it just sounds
to
weird.
procure?
Yeah, to procure. Anyways, he
one of those
that
words
he
I
took
couldn't-
their outer mansion that they use down on the lake.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, yeah. It comes down to
He broke into their other house. That's
he'd set a demon loose in there to slaughter everything, so that they could use it as a base of operations for some whatever they were doing down there.
So good reason.
I just know.
Those dicks.
Yeah. Hey, you want to try and pull out that deception?
To hide your look of horror.
Nope, it's behind a wine glass.
And if I get smashed enough, I can't fail the deception check.
And maybe you'll be a bit better with what's going on because a few hours pass, and unless you try, you manage more or less to just blend in. You came
Blend in as much as a synthetic individual can. Just sitting here at the dessert table, occasionally just eat something sweet.
Yeah, you got devil armor. You blended perfectly. They're the ones having the effort.
I'm hanging out next to the devil armor dude.
Yep. But yeah, then there's a point then where someone stands up. That's time for the evening's main festivities, and they start filtering down the stairs to a lower room.
How is this his fault?
What?
I don't know, but
You didn't have to come.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If you'd like to leave, now would be the time.
Who takes
I mean,
my
maybe
phone?
not.
all right. So yeah, what was it?
So as they're filtering downstairs, are there people leaving?
No.
Are there people guarding that stairway?
There are people. A couple of the people that you got the feeling were more or less in charge of the things. They're making sure everyone gets what they asking questions. Yeah, sure, you can bring a sandwich with you if you want. Yeah, that one guy did have a good idea for making a nice sandwich.
The lady who was guarding the door, she ever come down?
She was the one that actually. She wasn't guarding the door. She was letting people in.
Yeah.
But she was actually one of the first ones that led the way down. Yeah.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Ask what's going on down there.
Oh well, we'll be summoning a new friend to take care of our noble family.
My friends are a bit squeamish. They don't react well to certain things.
They'll see the power that comes from them.
They understand it. Just saying.
Stay near the back if they don't, want to be splattered.
That'd be for the best. Well, there you go, guys. I got you a back row seat.
Yeah, you can just filter down as you are near the back. You can kind of, there are just sort of spots for.
At the back, I get up front.
Okay, then you're going to actually notice what looks like she's probably around 8.
I get up
Is
there
this-
and I got ritual book. You know what's illegal? Necromancy. This probably is only sort of illegal. I want to take note of that ritual. If I can get a guy on it. Copy that down.
At first you get people like that until they know. Oh, you're just yeah, okay. What?
It's like
it's it's a few because it's kind of unusual, but okay, you're. Yeah, no.
It's like, you want to give me guff?
No, it was sort of more of a confusion. Oh, well, they can look behind and see what you're doing. But yeah, basically, they have the slaughtering of a small child, and stripping of flesh from bones, and as bones are pulled out.
Wait! We don't have a chance to stop this.
Yeah.
Alright, at the point, do you stay near the back?
Yeah.
There are. This is a much smaller room than upstairs. There are a lot of people in front of you. You may make perception checks before,
A perception check would mean you're trying to see what's going on up there.
Yeah.
And you've been told splatter and blood, so you're definitely going to. There's definitely some killing up there.
12. Maybe it's a goat. I'm okay with the goat.
19.
That's
19?
cute. That's cute.
Yeah, you can probably, as they're raising their dagger to what is a small girl, that is
She's just there to help.
tied and gagged on a
Altar.
yeah, not quite, but maybe makeshift.
Really tight and gagged.
Yes.
Unwilling?
There is a cage, but set aside, like a small makeshift cage that you gather. If you'd have been down here first, they'd have been pulling her out.
Oh,
I totally make sense.
She does seem somewhat drugged.
I make
She seems only partially aware of what's going
to
on.
the people next to me, like, you really should use willing victims. Like, just tisk.
Then you actually get the remark that it is a child from one of the servants in the household that they took. Which pretty much...
The noble household.
Yeah, the noble household.
The enemy household?
It's like, which pretty much puts it as living in the house, someone that was going to die anyways.
Well, now
As we start some shit.
Now you're not just making excuses for bad behavior.
Person with knife, do I have line of sight? Can I shoot them?
With
A pistol.
Boom!
You are aware of what that would put you up against in this room.
Yeah, I can't really sit by and let a child die.
I am willing to do it as long as it doesn't make me fight 30-plus people.
I'm not.
I don't believe I would win.
We're on the good side, neutral.
Yeah.
I'm on the I don't want to get murdered side.
Specifically, was a vigilante.
Yeah. And to be fair, you wouldn't be helpful anyways.
Hey, I got a crossbow and everything.
You know what your job could be? Lay on top of the kid and don't let her die with your plate armorness.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I shoot that dude?
Yes, you may. I like this game. I'm gonna miss this party.
What are you talking about? I just got a deadpan. I'm so shocked. They had betrayed me. I never saw it coming.
Well, a 9. I missed.
As a robot, I'm very bad at judging other people.
did. You did miss.
But loud bang, I'll do my thing. Can I see the PSP?
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to turn into a bear.
The bear!
A big one?
A big brown bear.
The large one?
Yeah. And then let out a bellow. Because I'm not okay with killing children.
I don't get why not. You got involved with devils.
What's this wee business?
Sure took invisibility.
Okay, so I'm guessing you said this is a smaller room and we're packed in here pretty tight?
More or less, yes.
Okay. After the gunshot, I moved forward, push my way into the middle of the crowd to see what was happening, and cast Arms of Hatter. All creatures within 10 feet of me, at that point, on every side, need to make a strength save.
How far do you push yourself?
Close as the middle as I can. Enough to be away from Bob, but not enough to be in range of the girl.
Okay, that's the point. You are going to have to choose either Bob or
Bob
the
gets
girl.
hit.
Okay. Bob agrees with it.
Bob just pissed off 30-plus people to save the child. He's pretty sure that he knows where my priorities are.
So, they all need 15 strength saves.
And that's within 10 of you?
Yeah, 10 on a 10-foot radius.
I don't think you did it.
I got an 8. Oh no, I got 7.
At the sound of a loud bang, I close my book. I don't want to get messy.
Give me D20s.
Oh, well, what? You don't have one?
I do. I want. And it was DC 15?
Yes.
Let's see. You're gonna want them. And what kind of check?
Strength.
Strength. That figures. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, that's at least 12 squares. More hexes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's few packs, so probably more in one space.
Yeah.
Alright.
I punch the ground with my blaster and energy
And
waves.
what happens to those that fail?
Oh, they take 8 damage and are knocked prone.
And those that succeed?
Well, they take 8 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until next turn.
Okay.
The succeeds take half damage, so 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
So 8 damage could very well drop a room of,
Commoners?
commoners.
If they're commoners.
Yes.
Cool for you, they're all level 5 warriors.
Well, then we're all dead, so it doesn't really
I'm
matter.
confident in my ability to talk my way out of this.
Let's see.
I'm confident in my ability to survive long enough to realize I can't talk my way out of it and summon a devil to do it for me.
Yes. No, that's your out at this point. You're heavy armored and you'll just throw devil. Hey, it's devil! Run away!
They're all sacrifices.
I owe you one.
Yeah, so we go back to the Eagle Eyes. You took too long. We took down a cult base.
Yeah, you just dropped 6 of them.
Yeah.
Way to do your part, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
6 down, 24 to go, theoretically.
That's more than that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm 33.
So 27 to go.
I'm guessing numbers. I didn't count these
Well,
people.
what, did most of them make their save?
Well, I mean, there's only there was only so many within the area. About half of the ones in the area made their save. Yes. I guess we can do initiatives at this point.
Did you touch my dice, Nick? What's going on here? I got a 6.
I got a 13.
I got a 17.
What was yours?
13. No, but I rolled his once, but he's doing fine, so.
Really? Because didn't you roll a whole bunch of bad rolls earlier?
Yeah, I got a couple 2s and stuff on
Yeah, it was only once.
Okay, so you had your surprise round. I'm assuming you didn't do anything in the surprise round other than act surprised. Like, oh my god, what happened with these people? I thought I knew them.
Yeah, surprise, and try and put my book away. I don't want to get damaged.
Okay,
Just,
I was gonna learn something.
I can still learn something. I mean, the ritual's still down there. I get the idea. I can just fill in the part of murder a small child.
Well, you don't get enough from that, but yeah.
But enough to maybe combine with the other rituals you'll see in the future. As we
No,
keep
the parts that
murdering...
he actually doesn't get are the parts that he just... You don't get any other way.
Yeah.
You're acting like we're the bad guys for saving the 8-year-old.
No, I'm acting like you might be dead. I didn't intend for you to fight this.
Then you shouldn't have thrown an 8-year-old in there.
I'm
Give
sorry.
her 10 more years and I will let her die.
I'm sorry, but that's what my notes say.
Should've known
It's in
better.
fact a small child, and it was literally supposed to be someone that is terrible because you have to see how terrible these people that deal with devils are.
These are not good people.
Essentially, it's the concept of I have to let you know who you're consorting with.
Well, now we know, and we're gonna die.
See, I was following the plan. Say nothing, just never show up again.
You could have turned them in later. You could.
Later
You got a
doesn't
bunch of
save the 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And hey,
Oh.
it's not, I've got a pretty high AC.
I kind of
So,
apply
you know,
to the
not TPK.
Dresden version of behavior.
Not a TPK. I mean, I can still survive this.
Dresden-esque morals will get you through.
Anyways,
get you far in life.
To
you
start
die.
at the top of the initiative, Rock, you get to go again.
Yes.
Arms of Hydra.
Boom! Arms of Hydra!
Move for possibly more
Yeah.
optimum positioning.
Yeah. Move to get more people.
How much?
Just not the girl. Everyone else is fair game.
At this point, you're aware. Only the people that took damage can't take reactions.
Yeah.
You'll essentially. Are you looking to get the best?
Yeah, I'll take a couple of attacks.
Yeah, you'll take a couple of attacks opportunity. You can get past her, and then pretty much what puts him in the other one in order to get the next biggest group that you can possibly.
Yeah, he kind of deserves it.
Which at this point,
I'm not the one who started this fight.
And what's your AC?
My AC is 15.
15. Of that, you get hit twice, taking a total of 8 damage.
Okay. And
As you run across. And then, so, is it just the same
Yes.
DC 15? Okay. Alright, again, D20s. It's like, it's easier to do it this way. Oh, yeah, that does right.
hold on. Right.
You have to use a higher level spell slot.
Yeah, I am using a higher level spell slot because I always use a higher level spell slot. So that was another D6 to the other people. But I guess.
All right, so that will just change the damage for the ones that fail.
Yeah.
Or either way, what is the one for what? How much damage to the people that fail?
For the second one, it is 13.
13 damage, and so the people that succeed is 6.
Yeah. And theoretically,
Okay.
just okay for the people that did last time, because we're going to need everything we can get, and I forgot that it was another 6 or 3.
6 for those who fail, 3 for those who succeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means I take another 6 damage.
Yeah.
Because I'm always casting at second level, so 3d6.
That doesn't work like you don't have low level spell slots.
No, it's all maxed out all the time. I get 2 casts.
And this time it's 6, right?
That's all your spells.
Yeah. For
That's all my
those
leveled spells. Now I'm
13
down to
for those who
cantrips.
There you go.
Those that fail, and
Well, I
so
couldn't
far,
do more
they're
damage.
all the low ones. So
Like,
those
well,
that fail,
it's not like I could do more damage with a spell slot.
Yeah. Well, I look at it this. Well, you can't, but I'm also looking at sheer numbers. I'm not putting a ton of damage to these heavily packed people.
Murdering so many commoners.
Exactly. Devil worshipping commoners that are going to sacrifice a little girl.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm just
but
saying-
we are killing like 30 people to save one life.
Would have been a lot easier to set fire to this building from the outside.
That would
That have saved the girl.
The purpose of the exercise.
So we saved one less life.
I think quite specifically, it's what that life is that they wanted to
I'm in
save.
the middle of this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boop. I get a strength check.
Yeah.
I get a +1, 14.
So close.
13 damage.
13 damage.
And you can't take reactions.
See, and after that,
I'm glad I picked up that spell. That's a
so
lot.
you're a bear, right? Mm-hmm. And you're very clearly hitting the ground, and all this comes out, right?
Yeah, just waves of energy.
Okay.
Theoretically, the dark one is tentacles and stuff. No, just waves of energy. You know, you gotta jump over them to avoid the attack.
Alright, let's see.
Did that second one drop more people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What would we thin the room out to now?
Of people that are, many of them obviously, they got quite a few successes in that group.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, of the ones that are still standing, $21. And probably about half of those are injured.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we get some attacks. Yeah, let's put them between you two. In fact, I'm just gonna take you 2 dice again, because that's gonna put 9 on each of you, and that way I have to roll less. What is your AC?
11.
11. Let's see.
So, like, everything hits.
We got 2, 4, 6 of them hit.
I'm so screwed.
You're what? You're out of a bear
Doing
form?
4 damage each.
With what? What are they using?
Various blades.
It's true, they all got like the daggers and stuff.
Yeah, things from daggers up to scimitars to, you know.
And I'm out of bear form.
Yes. Okay, you capture. Okay, there you go. On the other side is Nick. There's
How
one.
much health does bear have?
What's your AC?
34, but I'd
15.
already taken 14 damage from Nick.
Well, that wasn't in your bear form.
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you shot then bear form too. So a little bit of carryover.
Yep.
Okay, but
You didn't make the strength save.
No, I rolled badly. Then I accused it of being your fault. Do you not remember this?
On the bonus side, he's using one of my dice.
And I think each time I've rolled, at least one of them has missed.
There you go.
Because
See, I'm
5
helping.
times hit. 5 times hit against you, one of them being a crit, which does 3 more. So 23.
31.
Shut up, I was doing math.
And after them,
You should have a potion of growth
Tormmik.
and healing.
Mm-hmm.
Tormmik, what would you like to do? They have not targeted you or associated with you, quite with them there.
How many exits into the room are there? Entrances into the room are there?
There is that one, obviously, and there's seems to be something that's barred and a bit unusual. Not a normal door at the back.
Nope, I'm going to sit here and be cool. I'm not afraid. There's a devil on my side.
Okay.
Pull out my book and start flipping through it, thinking about if I can use any of these rituals. Pretend like I'm getting ready to teleport away.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. Possibly move like closer to the little girl, like down into the area with the bar door. Not to the girl herself. That weird door.
That would actually just be moving past him towards the back of the room.
Oh, well, then, yeah, no, I don't want to approach either of them.
Because there's a point where they have to start attacking me, or it looks like.
So to be fair,
So are functionally both objects would require me to pass one of them?
Yes. And effectively, they're both getting to the point where they're going to be blocking one side there. They each have guys really much, very much around them.
Yeah, then I stay where I am.
Nope, after that is the cult fanatics.
The cultists and the cult fanatics are different.
Uh-huh. These are the more powerful ones. And I need the player's handbook.
okay.
I guess I could, like... I don't know, I got Devil Armor. I'm pretty confident in my clout. I shout out that I want them alive.
How do you word that?
In Abyssal. At least somebody here knows that. For hopefully a few.
So what is your goal? What are you trying to say?
Don't kill them, I want them alive.
Yes, and I use I. I get angry. As angry as my robot voice lets me be.
Just kind of reach over, turn up the volume.
Yes, I want them alive. That's the highest probability of me being able to somehow get you out of this hole.
Hey, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
You need a wisdom save.
Okay. 5.
Okay. You are paralyzed. Incapacitated. Fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And any attacks.
You put on the hat. That's what happened here.
The hat does more, but
I can't
But I
help
can
you.
still attack, or...
no, you're incapacitated.
Oh,
I can't help you. You're too
Can't
far
take
away.
actions or reactions.
yeah, okay.
Incapacitated and restrained.
Mhm.
If you're wearing the hat.
Can't help you. You're too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Lesser restoration could fix that.
Yeah, incapacitated, can't
Far
move
away.
or speak. Anyways, you need a wisdom save.
In the 20s.
Okay.
24.
You succeed in that one. You need another wisdom save.
Because they're all just casting whole person.
No, 25 actually.
Yeah, depending how many of them are.
17.
17. That one also succeeds.
Well, I know what I have to kill now.
Well, good thing you can bonus action bear and, move and then attack.
So after
Combat
him is
bear.
John.
Where are the fanatics?
There is one of them that is on your side of the room.
So where are the fanatics?
One of them is probably about 10 feet away from you, and the other two are over on the other side near where he was. Across the room.
Okay. On the other side of the room, are they close to each other?
They're probably about 15 feet apart.
So no. Wait, maybe. No, that won't work. What about you? Will you work? Nope. Freaking 5-foot diameter spells. Really annoying.
can still cast that in the middle of the room and just watch people burn as they jostle.
The one close to me. Yeah, I'm gonna bear and attack him, the fanatic.
So bonus action, move, attack.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Good start.
It's a strong start. 16 damage. Is he okay?
He's still up.
1 HP. Not in Warriors Might no more.
Yeah, no. 12.
Remember,
Remember, that's sunlight.
on your turn. Oh, sunlight.
Yep. Well, that's sunlight. 12 damage?
Yeah.
12 damage.
Well, 12 to hit.
Yeah,
12 to hit. Misses.
Oh.
They got
Oh,
that
wait.
dex.
13. I was looking at the damage, not the bonus.
13 hits.
D6.
13 damage.
And he'll go down.
Yeah, cast her down.
I roar again.
Alright,
Just 2 attacks?
which puts us back at Rock.
Do I get another save versus this whole person?
You do.
Like every turn.
At the end of each of your turns. So, end of your turn, yes.
13.
13. Yes.
Here. Well, at least I'm not taking advantage attacks from everyone this turn. I'll probably still go down, but it's going to take some effort.
Don't you have a potion?
I do, but that was at the end of
End
my
of his
turn.
turn.
I can't
Alright.
drink it.
And the cultist could always just beat you unconscious.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Alright,
Got bad news, Nick. I'm not going to be able to make it to you if you fall unconscious.
and you're back to being a bear.
Yes, I am.
Okay. And the bear's AC was
11.
11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have to suck real bad misting.
So what kind of yelling is the cultist doing?
Hmm?
They're probably like shouting and stuff. What are they shouting anything like intelligible?
Oh god, they're
We're
murdering
on your
us!
turn. Okay. I think that was 6 that hit
6 times 4.
times 4.
Yeah.
22.
24.
There you go.
Shut up. I knew times 3 was 18, and I thought plus 4, because it's
Are you
times
still
4.
a bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bears are big and have a lot of HPs.
How many more need to hit you?
3.
I mean, are they going to stop at 3?
I think as people run over it.
Yeah. You are taken down to being a person. As people leave you, you notice that there are people that are holding their weapons out but not striking you.
Ah.
Your friend yelled something in some foreign language that you have no idea what it was.
Yes, we do.
Darn it, you do!
We know what you just said.
How many people are around me now?
In the general area,
'Cause I feel like I'm being surrounded a wee bit.
yes. Yes, you are. And just remember, the way this room started, there are not people keeping 5-foot combat space. It's just the way this room is. And that's, you say that like that means something fancy. That's how he did the damage he did.
I know, Adam. It's just... I'm wondering how many people are surrounding me, because now I can cast spells at them that
Oh.
have area
AoEs.
of effects.
A lot of them. There are a lot of people. There are obviously greatly more than 10.
what I'd do to give up for a fire burst spell.
Yeah.
But that doesn't exist in this edition of D&D. That was a favoring spell.
Anyways,
Or old edition spell.
them, Tormmik, they're basically, you know, they did understand you, and they do seem to be following along with the line of, you know, okay, then if they will stop, we will let them speak. You know, they're. But yeah, and also calls it betrayal and such.
Betrayal!
Thanks, Billy.
Betrayal. So how many of the guys are still awake?
Of what? The
Cultists? I've been sitting here patiently biding my time. How good are these odds getting?
There are 20 that are still awake.
Oof. It's not great.
Yes, but only 2 casters.
I know. I'll cast Fireball. That's what I'll do.
You don't have the access to that level spell.
You would hit a lot of them if you targeted them. Because they did. They just sort of stepped away across the room to...
Yep. I have no spells that help.
Because you have no attack spells, Austin.
Well, I
Zero.
can cast Rope Trick.
Is there a timer on that, though?
1 hour duration.
No, I mean to...
Maybe. It's not a ritual, so probably not.
Well, some like that usually aren't meant to be mid-combat.
Also, I don't have rope.
Oh, yeah.
So, whose turn is it?
Oh.
That's what he's doing.
Why are we waiting on Vic? He's not doing anything.
He's considering doing something. He's capable of doing things.
Yeah, I got a lot of street cred out here.
Like last time, he called for you not to be murdered.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Then they made an immediate decision of, okay, let's try and take them down peacefully. You guys fought against that very hard, but
No, I haven't had a turn yet.
you know what you did on your turn?
I broke out.
You broke out of it. You broke out of the thing that meant that they had you without hurting you.
I speak in common, and I tell them that they should just surrender. There's no point fighting these numbers.
All right. The way you worded it is not clear who you're directing it to.
At them. I spoke in common this time. Which makes no difference for them, but totally makes a difference for people listening. Or rather, I'm more of just kind of yelling it at the bear.
I'm not a
He's
bear
not
right
a bear
now.
right now. They came across the room and beat him out of being a bear.
Do you still have the greater healing pot?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it. It's mine. You? No, you should have
No, I have a healing one, which is like your 2d4 plus 2.
You each need a
Because
wisdom
I have a
save.
mind reading. Because I have a mind reading potion.
10.
9.
You both failed.
What, they didn't hear me?
No, we both got whole persons by the last 2 casters.
Oh, I thought I heard... Wow, my brain... In my memory, I know it was will save, but I heard listen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Wisdom.
Yeah, there you go. My
John, it is your turn.
brain just kind of went...
And I can't cast spells or anything, huh?
Well, you can theoretically hold actions and not try to break the spell, and see what Tormmik does. If he
I'm not trusting him.
He was just taking notes on the murder of a small child.
Okay, I beat it. I get plus 7.
Okay.
And you broke it down to 13.
Yeah.
Alright, from there, goes up to Rock.
You're in...
17. But we're just standing there. The casters obviously know, but do the foot soldiers?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a difference of whether or not you can move.
Unless you want to make those 7 checks to hold really still.
When you just had...
27?
disadvantage that.
27?
I just watched you do it. So sneaky.
An 18 or a 2.
I
I know you're out. other than the casters, they may not know with you, which more or less keeps their numbers same. But the groups surrounding you, obviously many more around him, don't attack. Tormmik?
I say, I speak on Abyssal and tell them that's good. Now, restrain them. If they struggle too much, just knock them unconscious.
Yeah, they're
Be a lot easier to negotiate if they're not talking.
Hey.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just saying, it's going to be a lot easier to negotiate with the Devil Worshippers if the people who are super anti-murder girl aren't here.
It's like, because almost any way of you getting them out of it, they continue their ritual.
Yeah. Just you wake up, what happened? Oh, we saved the girl. I convinced them not to do it.
Roll some dice.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you believe that.
Oh, yeah. That's
Don't we get a turn before they get another
That's
turn?
what I say with Abyssal.
Because they stopped, and then it was his turn.
Yep.
So don't we get another turn before they get a turn?
You're being tied up on your turn, yeah.
No.
Well, he
It goes me, then them, then you.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
They're in between.
But I thought...
The point is,
Oh,
he
right.
had his, then it went to Drox, then it was me, which means we skipped their turn.
He skipped some of their turn.
Yeah.
The
Not all of
casters.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's one on each of you that is binding.
Well, he
Your
succeeded his
wrists.
save to avoid to break out.
Yeah, they both did.
Yes, but
So
I will
don't
have
I
an
get an
act.
attack of opportunity against people trying to tie me up?
No,
Why not?
you can not let them tie you up.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Gonna resist.
I'm just going to drink a potion beforehand on my action before they get to me because I have a turn before they get to move.
There you go.
Okay, isn't he last in order and me first?
Let's see. He's at 13, and then the fanatics are at 12,
Oh, okay.
and then it goes
John.
to him.
Well, there are no fanatics near John. Both the fanatics are near.
Yes, they can cross the room in a move action.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did say if they resist, just knock them out.
Yeah, so you resist?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Do you resist?
Not at this moment.
Okay. You were still bluffing that you're still there.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it does become your turn.
Flame Sphere.
Unless that does anything.
Yeah, it does 2d6 damage to, takes up a 5-foot space, and everyone within 5 feet of it takes 2d6 damage.
Including you?
If he's in range of it, yeah.
If I'm in the range.
Yeah, the
of
way
it.
that you hit them, most of them, is to center it on you.
No, because I don't think I can survive it.
So I summon it on the other side, in the middle of the group.
Yeah. I mean, the middle of the group is him, is the point.
Well, the Sling Sphere moves, doesn't it?
What?
Sling Sphere moves.
Yes, it does.
So you can roll it around.
Yeah.
So, what, you roll the dice and it just does it,
They get a dex save.
okay. For half?
Yeah. 4.
So at most is 4?
Yeah.
What level did you cast it at?
It's a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
I have 2nd level spells.
Okay.
And what's the DC?
17?
It would be 15. 8 plus 2 plus your casting stat.
Which is 5.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
10.
15.
Yeah. Same as mine. We both have max casting stat.
I know.
Yes.
But nobody has to make saves against my spells.
Mm-hmm.
Because that shows my spells the best. No saver sucks on my list.
You get 2 of them down.
Alright. Bear.
Bonus action, bear!
Over!
Okay.
And anyone, yeah. After that, anyone who ends their turn within 5 feet of the sphere takes damage.
Ends their turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
They can
Sling
move-
Sphere concentration?
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of concentration checks.
Let's say deal damage. But
what's the
they do
stat that goes
4.
into
Yeah.
What's the stat that goes into that?
Con.
No, I think it's just a roll.
Is it?
And I think the DC's 10.
Well, it's based on damage.
Well,
Or
that,
half
that
damage.
or half damage, whichever's higher.
Yeah. Which is usually 10.
Yeah.
If it's not, he has bigger things to worry about. He's taking more than 20 damage.
In a single hit, yeah.
Concentration, maybe? And then,
Taking damage. Constitution saving throw. So if you have saves, it is a save.
Yeah. It's a con save.
10 or half the damage you take.
your con save
Multiple
as a bear.
sources.
As a bear, which is better than my con
Separate
save.
save for each source.
So each time you get hit, you'll have to roll one, but
Yeah.
then doesn't it wrap back around to me?
Yes.
So, how far have they gotten to restraining me? And is it just the one caster?
He's the one with the rope. There are 4 of them still around. Others around you.
Okay. So it came up with charge shot to chest.
Of
The caster.
okay.
Shoot the guy in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the one with significantly more hit points than the others.
Mm-hmm.
Give it up for the call for not running, though.
Yeah.
Really. Give it up. That's some loyalty. This could have just let something work when somebody just yells raid and everyone scatters.
Yeah, could
If anything, they have my respect now. I mean, totally terrible people, but still, respect.
12 damage.
For being dedicated to the cause.
Alright. That it?
Yeah.
Should have drank the potion.
I should have. Yeah. Is that a bonus action or action?
Well, it's an action. Use an item.
If it was a bonus action, maybe I wouldn't have charged. 'Cause I totally don't think it's an action.
It is, because it's a use an item action.
Yeah.
You take. Not you, him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'd be rolling a hell of a lot more.
Yeah. You take 11 slashing damage.
Unconscious?
Nope.
No, not quite. It's like we're level 4. We're pretty beefy. No, I mean, theoretically, I don't need you guys alive. I can just cut your hands off, take the little Orbeez with me.
That's 6, so 6 times 4. 24, we know this at this point.
24 and 6 checks. Plus your con.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you failed
the first one.
Okay.
None of them will take extra damage.
The sphere's gone, and that puts it to Tormmik.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
You pretty much secured it on you know, you want to speak to them, but otherwise, you're not on their side anymore.
I stand and look intimidating.
Just make sure no one
Just
comes
not
after you.
getting directly involved, as everyone else in the room is. You're just in the middle of it with the girl.
I'm too good for this.
You just complete the ritual while you're over there.
I don't know the rest of it.
Try and work it out.
Alright, now little girl, I need you to scream once if I'm hitting the right spot and scream twice if it's bad.
You keep screaming twice.
You're going to be terrible at directions here. This is just going to last longer. Here,
Typical woman can't even give directions.
Drink this potion. Drink this potion. Let's start over. Put on this hat.
After you is them.
It's like, are they out of spells yet?
No. They're not even out of their second level spells.
Crap, they had second level spells.
I told you, we're level 4. We're big. We're not that big. We're not adventurer runs the town big. We're not like level 10 characters or anything.
You know, we'd probably be having a lot better success if someone would actually help.
Really?
I think he said a lot to help.
Really?
He's found his turns.
You'd prefer me to have made 3 crossbow attacks?
You have ridiculous claw weapons.
3 crossbow attacks? Because no, I don't have ridiculous weapons. I have normal weapons.
Oh, wonderful. That's... Yeah, I'm gonna let it work that way.
Oh, never mind. They're like magic +1 longswords.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cool. Yeah.
No.
I'll give you that. They're pretty cool.
Does 19 hit?
Yes.
You take 23 necrotic damage as the fanatic lays his hand on you.
Okay.
Bob,
Yep.
does 15 hit?
Yep. You rolled it pretty much a hit.
I don't think they can not murder with spells.
Does 19... 19 necrotic damage to you as he lays his hand on you.
Yep. That knocks me out.
Knocks you out of bear and down.
Yes, Nick, thank you.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I went down after 4.
Well, not down.
Knocks you out of air.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was asking. If it
Well,
knocked your
yes,
people.
Nick, I'm trying to do math and you're talking at me. Shut up.
Math is hard.
Um,
I'm not having trouble counting any of the numbers on my HPs.
let's see. After them... Okay, is John.
Yeah. I'm gonna go bear form again.
We'll bear. You guys are going to have to go a
They
lot
hit.
harder.
He becomes not a bear.
Did
He becomes a bear.
Did any of the damage bleed through that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, they're slowly getting them down.
Alright. 16 hit douchebag. Well, actually, 21 hit douchebag.
The fanatic?
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy who just... 7 damage.
7, and you'd hit him with that. Okay.
So, over what I rolled last time. 3, 6, 10 damage.
Okay, you claw some more into him.
He's still fine.
But he's still up, yeah.
He's not fine.
You didn't target the little ones, you targeted the powerful ones.
The powerful ones, there's the one they're casting spells at me to make I can't turn back into a bear before I get another turn.
Yeah, or it's like the guys with like daggers and stuff. I could survive. Just keep bearing up.
Let's see. So you're down?
Yeah.
Yep, you don't need to.
Do they stabilize me themselves?
They deliberately didn't kill you.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that with spells.
Melee.
Melee. He made a melee attack, yes.
No.
It's a melee spell attack.
There you go.
I'm not positive you can, but I don't feel like looking it up, and it works better for my purposes if I let it work that way. There's to there, so...
The question is, how many people you knocked down are just straight up dead because you hit them while they were already down and gave them an automatic death save?
Oh yeah. Those cultists aren't getting back up. They were doing this thing to summon people that killed one of their guides, sent them to the gallows. We walk in, murder half their congregation.
It's 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, this is that guy's fault. I told him you were squeamish.
Not about blood and guts, just murdering people who against their will.
That's a second crit against me.
I don't think you're okay.
No, because I think of those, 9 of the 11 that just attacked him hit, and 2 of them crit. So that's 9 times 4 plus 6. You have a calculator, I'm not going to do math.
Alright.
And then it's Tormmik's turn.
They got this.
Alright.
They're tying that other guy up, right? The one him that fell down?
He's down, yeah, that's what the lower guy
Tying
is.
up?
God. As the other fanatic also walks over to John. The first one hits. That's 14 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
You or Bear?
Me.
Me. Okay. It's like they keep going until you're...
Unconscious.
And as long as you don't then do anything outrageous, then
Nope.
the combat ends as they tie them up.
So, Adam, why did you put us up against an unbeatable challenge?
Because you can't beat everything you come up against.
Remember, just because you see an injustice doesn't mean you should go and fight it. That's what suicidal do-gooders do.
I'm a suicidal
Yeah.
do-gooder.
This is not the first time. I didn't even put a battle mat in front of you.
No. The things with the angel and the devil, that's avoidable. Don't fight that. This was, they're going to kill a child. You have to stop that.
You gotta remember, you gotta know your limits, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Terrible things happen.
You gotta know your limits. I know my
Terrible
limits.
things happen.
I wasn't gonna start this fight. Now I have to find a way to try and get you out alive. I'm gonna hamper hard on the fact that there's magic gems in our arm that will kill me if you're not alive.
I would be a hell of a lot happier if this was a TPK. That just shows you don't harm children.
That was never gonna happen. I was always okay.
Is that where we're going to wrap up?
No, because we paused. We can go on a few more bits and see how you. So pretty much right now they've got them bound and unconscious, and they're setting their own dead aside.
Yep. I summon up what years of being a nobleman has taught me and try and shift blame as hard as possible.
To who?
To the guy who didn't listen to me when I said they were squeamish.
You were trying to.
I'm totally accepting.
Um,
I'm totally accepting that. Obviously, we're gonna have to deal something about this. But this isn't just my fault.
and he is dead. He is amongst the dead.
Well, it's not just my fault. That guy insisted they come. I told him they were squeamish. Because the best way to shift blame is only give like half.
I'm gonna guess persuasion. If you
Give,
think
like,
there's something
half of
better
it
that you would
away.
want to do, you can try and justify that. But
No, persuasion's as high as my social stats get.
okay,
I got a +3 in that. 19.
19.
And the dead guy can't defend himself.
I shift blame as hard as I can. Step 1 of being a noble: never take full blame for anything ever.
No.
I mean, clearly, this is still something we'll deal with this. And we can go into explanations on why I need them alive for my own reasons.
For selfish reasons they understand.
Yeah, but
You can always just trade them the stone. Give them a devil stone. And
no,
watch...
that's mine.
No, that's mine.
That is my get out of jail free card with asterisk.
To be fair, this is probably the situation you'd have the hardest time getting out of.
Yeah, it's like I'll keep an eye on my get out of jail free card with asterisk.
If I use this, do I then have to go start killing children?
Really prefer not to. Really prefer not to.
They recage the child as they start dealing with the situation.
Yeah.
And as hard as this is
You know,
going,
I should blame on them too. You really shouldn't use unwilling hosts. It just makes a messier thing. There's chances things can go wrong. It's much easier if you get yourself a nice, older, cooperative sacrifice.
she's drunk. She doesn't know what's going on.
Like I said, I'm just trying to shift as much blame as possible.
And they sort of start to explain that won't work for the way the ritual works, because if we just got some random person that doesn't care, they would not likely have any ties to our target.
Oh, that's why. I can't really give you any guff then. You took all the air out of my argument there. Took all the wind out of my sails. That's an analogy they would understand. Took the wind out of my sails.
But here, as they're dealing with their dead and trying to negotiate this all.
But otherwise, I moved directly into, so how much money do I have to pay you to let this slide? I immediately move into bribery.
I swear to God, Vic, I'm just going to kill you and deal with the consequences.
Because I don't consider the lives of their cultists to be worth things except money.
You know, you had a pretty good persuasion. Okay, yeah, we'll go with it. I mean, what are you thinking is fair? I mean, and at this point, are you making it clear that you want them to be left alive?
Yes,
And that's pretty much what you're trying to buy out of this.
It's like I need them.
more or
I don't
less.
have to like it, but I do need it.
This is just going to be the end of the campaign if you wind up stealing my money. Because I'll have to kill him.
I can always repay you.
No, you can't!
Eventually.
He can repay you quite a bit as soon as you get back
To base, yeah.
to base.
Oh, you carry all your money with you, don't you?
Yes.
Bad plan. Should have used my vault. I could offer you some space in it for a small fee.
No, you can't! Even your money doesn't fit in there!
I could exchange mine to platinum. And it'll fit.
Yeah, that might happen.
Yeah, see if we can, I'll give him some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking at the idea being that in order to let them live, they're clearly against, they were clearly, deceptive in this. We're going to have to relocate, most likely out of town. That's they're building up sort of what our expenses are. We're now having to move many. What do you think you can offer that?
How many dead?
Dead. 15.
15?
We cleared about half.
15? Yeah, you got like half. It's like, oh yeah, well, you're pretty good.
No, you didn't do bad. You did better than I thought.
50, I'll give them 5 gold a person. I think that's worth it. And then,
I will allow you to make a persuasion check on that.
I'm trying to be derisive and dismissive of their value.
So, 22.
22.
22.
How is it that these are what you get your rolls?
Because the campaign doesn't want to die.
You see, I'm thinking they're worth 10 times that.
Really? I mean, they kind of
Because it's not simply what they have to do, it's what the rest of us have to do in order to move on if we allow them to live. Now if you just want to pay that and let you walk down and we have 2 more people to sacrifice, that's fine.
I actually physically need them. We're magically bound together.
It's like, but for us to allow them, who've shown clear aggression towards us, if they live, we have to leave.
So you moved to a different city.
And that costs money, and that's going to cost more.
Okay.
I object to that on the grounds of, as an underground cult, you should be prepared to move at a moment's notice. This really isn't my fault for making you go onto your contingency plan.
But if we kill them, then we don't have to. So if we're opting to do it voluntarily, we're just saying maybe you should be funding us doing that. And you can clearly get the idea that about half the group is still not okay with it.
Oh, well,
they have no life. But of the 2 that are remaining that seem more or less taking the will to be vocal about it,
well, I obviously don't carry that kind of money with me on my day-to-day activities. Nobody does.
Well then I'm sorry.
Well, you're supposed to move up to the halfway point. Offer 25 ahead.
I don't have that much money.
Well, we have money. Or at least I have money, and I'm not as
And
bitchy.
as we went over, I don't know, maybe it was during the game, maybe it was before the game. If they just let them die, they get the money anyway.
Yeah, times 10, what? 750 gold? That's what they're asking for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so move that down to 25.
300. That's 100 gold for each body you let go.
500 and we'll do it.
500? Come on. Where are you trying to move? A manor? I mean, how many of you really are going to survive this? I'm seeing, if we cut a few off your list here, some of the ones who aren't so useful.
You get more!
I really didn't get quiet about it. Do you really need to relocate all of them? Wouldn't it be really useful for, certain authorities to think they've caught a few? Possibly in a ritual gone wrong?
Make another persuasion check.
This will be the one I bomb. Nope.
21?
21.
Because suddenly, Austin, the game won't die! The show
Well,
must
if
go
we get
on!
400, then those of us that do let that happen won't have to feel so bad about it as...
You gotta bomb those spirits.
Fine, we'll do that. I'm good with that.
And there are clearly some people you've leaned in that are like, in the back, sort of, what's
What do
going
you
on?
say?
Everything's fine.
What do you say? Everything's fine, George. You just gone home.
But they stand up and they pretty much they give the announcement to them. We will reconvene. We have to deal with this. We have to lay out our dead. And the two of them pretty much they were both saying, we will deal with them and send our friend home. We will rejoin the ritual tomorrow evening. Do not fear. We will feast again. And with some grumbling, people start to shuffle out.
That's cool.
Do you get the money off of them?
Who has more? Who do I know where their money is?
I certainly don't talk about where my money is, and Nick goes your money all the time.
Yeah.
I
You
get-
probably
then I
know...
get- then I get his money.
You've seen him be upset about money,
So
so...
I get Rock's money.
Yeah.
You see me literally beat some kid to death over my coin purse.
Hey, he wasn't dead.
Half to death. Half to death.
He wasn't dead.
And super cool.
And then, once he's unconscious, start humiliating the body.
Yes. Well, I guess
400?
Yes, take 400 gold out of him because I don't have it.
That's what, like 4 of those blocks?
Yeah, they're 25 apiece.
Yeah. So like 12 of those small
Nope,
blocks?
they're 50 apiece.
Oh, okay.
So 6.
Yes.
8. He said 12. I halved his number. It's his fault.
It's 8 blocks.
He mathed poorly to begin with. I continued his equation. This is what I get for copying homework.
Otherwise, yes, they get 4. Do they get 4 bricks of gold, or do they have coinage?
There might be some coinage, but I totally have some bricks.
Then they get bricks of gold.
Yeah. Standard enough.
They're easier to carry. I have the strength to just not worry about it.
Yep. But otherwise, yeah, they could... You know how to wake them up the easiest. He carries berries on him.
Yeah.
But essentially, yeah, they pretty much say, we'll have those of us that are leaving out by tomorrow, and whether or not you have to, you set people on it to take care of the few that we're going to leave here, or you just let them figure it out on their own is up to you.
Yeah, I'll make sure.
It's like, but they're like,
I'll
where
make
they're at
sure
tomorrow.
These are well away.
It's like, but yeah, it's like if you want to, if you want to set it up for them to think they got it, then they'll.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I like a deal well concluded.
However, they did get greedy.
Yeah.
They're going to get their comeuppance eventually. They're getting greedy.
How much of this cost can we recoup with a turn in? That's the real question.
Yeah, if it's... I'm terribly
They
afraid
really-
that we
they
make
really
more
should've got
money
this
than we
in writing.
lost, because then Vic's going to write this off as a win.
They really should have, gotten this agreement in writing.
Why?
Just because if they want you to do anything.
What do you mean?
Uh,
They opted. At this point, they've left it up to you and saying,
Yeah.
those of us that are going, we'll be
No.
gone by tomorrow. So
Yeah.
you heard what's going on. It's up to you. They just sort of left that on your end.
Did they
Alright.
run off with the child?
Do you? They allow you out at the point where, they've not left.
well, the whole plan with the child is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Well, there you go. She'll be fine.
So they'll let you leave, and if you could bury them, they can.
Yeah. I'll take them. I take them outside first.
Okay.
That's good, because
More or less, I know. I make a floating disc
Oh,
and toss them on that, and then just make that and have that drag behind me
okay.
because it never leaves within 20. It never leaves 20 feet away from me.
And you can make your way out
Yeah.
into the city proper, and that is where we will pick up next time. As we figure out what
MVP.
what happens with They did a lot better than I thought they were. They got rid of half of them, and that includes one of the casters. I have so much more health than I need.
I was really hoping to drop like half of them in that first wave.
You hurt. Of the ones that lived, more than half of them were hurt.
Yeah.
And a couple of them within like 2 health of...
Yeah.
And I rolled really poorly on my AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as I say, well, we will return next time. Have a great day. Bye.
Wow.